Oh, there's a new challenge quest. Fuck this quest. What is this?
It's that T-Rex one, isn't it?
Yup, and I'm about to do it too.
Do it to it, baby.
Ness, God.
You could do it with these guys if you want. I think I'm done for tonight.
Damn, I just got here.
Good hunter.
Tell me you hate me without telling me you hate me.
He just leaves.
You didn't.
It's like, oh.
This is why
Well, damn, there you go.
You didn't see that last fight, Javi. I'm done after that. Dude.
It was rough, but hey, we all get that sometime.
This is why you do foreplay first.
It was good hunting with you, Zach. We'll
good hunting.
we'll go out later on Monster Hunter Stories sometime.
Oh yeah.
I think next week is the next drop of quests.
Oh my gosh, Jake. I'm out here trying to fucking play like
Very well.
fucking GU. Trying to do Valor and shit.
All right. But you pick it up faster than I do, so.
I already got it.
Right. God damn it, I hate how fast it is for you. It's just like in your brain, they have this blueprints of every game, and he just like throws it on a table. Done!
It's like in the Matrix with Neo, he just plugs it in. Just I know Kung Fu. 2
Right.
seconds.
And let's talk about that, shall we?
Yes,
Oh
the
my
new
God.
trailer.
What are you guys
First
talking
of all,
about?
all right, do you know, Andrew,
Hmm.
about the new movie?
I mean, I saw
Oh,
there was
God.
a trailer. I didn't watch the trailer.
Okay, so, Avi, are you a fan of The Matrix?
Not particularly, no.
Okay, well, then this won't affect you as much, but essentially, they're continuing the Matrix trilogy.
But it ended.
Quad trilogy.
No, it's a quad trilogy. No.
Oh no.
Oh
You
yes.
just keep dragging it back in.
Man, they really need to learn how to let like
Series die. with
it's not
brains.
even that. It's like, it's like someone you love passes away and then you fucking like dig them back up and tell them to come back to life. Like, yeah, like just let them rest. Like, my gosh.
It's intense. I mean, I'm fine with it as long as you do it some justice. I don't know. I was a large fan of the Matrix series. I'm sure everybody was to some point. It's just like it's a big kind of geeky film trifecta, and I loved it.
I wasn't.
I
That's
wasn't
fine.
like the biggest fan, but I liked the movies and the action was really good.
If you like Keanu Reeves, you'll like the movie.
Yes.
Essentially.
Yep.
I wasn't.
I don't
don't
know.
think
I was
you
more of a
did?
Dozer stan instead of a Neo guy, but
In fact, I don't think I
Very
even
nice.
saw like. I don't actually think I've ever seen the entirety of all of them.
You
Yeah.
should sit
Yeah.
down and try it out.
Yes.
And then you should talk about it with us.
Yeah. We do
Freddie's a
need to do.
huge fan, and now he says he's
night.
coming to the conversation.
Oh, is he? Is he a fan of the
Yes.
Matrix?
He said, "Hold on, I'm coming."
Oh, okay.
That's so funny. It's been such a long time since I've watched any of those.
Right?
Carry on. Is it the blue pill or the red pill? What are you gonna take, guys?
Purple.
Oh, I don't want to freak.
Freddie's a
Have you seen the
huge.
trailer? I haven't seen the trailer. Does it look cool?
It looks interesting. It's just weird seeing Neo older.
Interesting isn't good.
Well, it's just that it's hard to see him older.
No, it's not Neo, it's John Wick.
That's what it feels like. It feels like
I
they
didn't
pulled
get to see-
John
I
Wick
saw like
into it.
5 seconds of it. I just saw him sitting in a chair talking, and I was like, "What is it? Like a mockumentary?"
A mockumentary?
Yeah,
I have
Nope.
never heard anyone say that before.
it's like a fake documentary.
Oh.
Documentaries are awesome, but no, it totally looks like they pulled him out of mid
That's it?
recording of John Wick.
They're
And
talking
then
about
They're not.
Yeah, they are.
Talk to this.
Jake, say something about Matrix.
What do you mean?
It's good. Woo!
I have all of them, and I have the statues.
He's a huge
Oh wow!
nerd boy.
Wow.
I love Freddie that
I've
you're.
got the scene with the twins, and the one where he's in the stairwell. I've got those. Oh, I'm gonna send you pictures right now, Jake. I'm gonna send you pictures.
I love how nerdy you are for like just certain things like Star Wars and then The Matrix. It's just very funny.
Oh, Freddie, we need
Freddie's
to
a nerd. He's just an older nerd.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
He's
Freddie,
like
we
from
need to talk
the
about the
80s.
latest Star Wars movies.
But you are too, Jake. You and Freddie are the same.
Not.
Jake's from the 80s too.
32.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
only
a
what?
day, come on, I'm a day in the 80s.
Oh no,
Right?
it counts.
It
Oh, but
does
you
count,
count.
but I am a day in the 80s. You gotta rope that back a little
All
bit.
I know.
9?
Yeah,
All I
89,
know.
December 30th of 89.
You're 89. Oh my god. You're all baby.
Baby? What do you mean? You and him. You were born at the beginning of the 80s, and he was born at the end. You're
You're
blood brothers.
January?
Wow.
Wait, which one are we fighting?
Whichever one
Technically, you
Andrew's
two are
at right
here.
now.
I've fucking done it.
Oh, you're okay, that's fine. I thought you were already at one.
I mean,
I mean-
I am. I'm at Zenoga, but I can go this way and be at Mitsu. So
I got Kobe, so I'll just go towards whatever's the closest,
No!
which is Zenoga, who is powered up already. What the fuck?
I kind of poked him because I
I
thought we
failed
were
this
fighting
quest.
him.
That's funny.
why are you
I
so
like
angry?
this. This is probably one of my favorite of their recent event quests because these guys hit hard.
Yeah, I saw your message in the group chat saying that these Apex is actually kind of.
Challenging, yes.
Yeah.
They definitely hit hard.
Do you mean Rajon's?
No,
but
we're
that
doing-
one Rajong does too, but no, these Apex.
Oh, again, I only got hit one time, so I can't speak to that.
Well, you saw how much they hurt from that one hit, and then you just didn't allow to get hit anymore.
But that's also one of her strongest attacks, so I didn't think much of it. But she certainly almost killed me. Well, I had Moxie, so it would have killed me had I not had that. And that was the only time I got hit.
Well, you guys let me know when you get hit by it, like how much it hurts.
Bitch. The
I'm
goal
doing
is to not
the
get-
Akuma right now.
You're in deep trouble.
I'm nesting. Javi, how does it make you feel?
I'm sure it's terrible too.
It's not great, but it's also not too bad. I'm
put
definitely not
imagine-
doing
It's definitely not with style. I can imagine that.
not a lot of style. I'm definitely not doing the counter. I'm not used to that quite yet.
That's why you gotta do more Lance, Jake. Get used to that counter.
To learn sword and shield. Gotcha.
Yes.
You gotta do
Careful.
more what?
He said you have to do more lance to learn the counter for sword and shield.
You must learn from the greatest counter weapon out there in order to learn counter from all other weapons.
Longsword.
How insulting.
I mean, true, longsword is technically the counter weapon.
Excuse me, I'm the one with the best shield in the game.
How
You
insulting.
just feel like negate all damage.
They really need to patch that. But how insulting to
That's it?
to put what does what?
Who said what negates all damage?
The long
The
sword.
longsword, the AI slash.
Oh yeah. The IA slash definitely does negate all damage. I thought you meant the lance and shield.
Oh no.
It comes close, but definitely you need like skills on the shield to be able to do that.
Listen, the lance is the baby like tricycle for learning how to counter.
Squeeze me!
He called him. I know what I'll call this video the call
It
out.
is so the counter window is massive. It's huge. It's ungodly huge,
I got
actually.
your help, bud.
The counter for the sword and shield in this game is probably second biggest, and then the longsword I think has the smallest little. Especially in GU. In GU, the counter for the in Valor for the longsword is very small. That window is very tiny. I don't know, Jacob. What about the charge blade? You've used that one.
For what? Countering or?
Yeah, guard pointing.
It's hard to do. Are you talking about like is it beefy and stuff like for mitigating damage? Yeah.
No, like is it sizable for? Like, is the window huge? Like, is it forgiving, basically?
No, not in this game.
Yeah. See, the lance is the most forgiving countering weapon in this game.
Doesn't mean you can't master it.
Oh, of course you can.
Which, Dan, you pretty much are. Like, it's nice to have, because not a lot of people do just like straight up lances.
I actually think of Dan as like the lance guy. Dan is the lance guy. I don't really. When I see Dan using other things, it confuses my senses. I'm like, what?
Yeah, Dan in our group is lance. Andrew obviously longsword a lot.
I thought Noah
Mike?
was longsword.
Noah's longsword too. I mean, we have multiple people, but Mike is pretty damn good with a hammer. I'm like typically really good with a great sword. Are you though? What you won't do?
Who was it in World that they thought that they could keep up with me in Sword and Shield? Who was that? Pink Vegeta? Was that Pink Vegeta?
That was definitely Vegeta.
Yeah. I don't think so.
We did say that to you. I remember that conversation. It was very funny.
Oh yeah, and I had to be like, okay, look here, you young whippersnapper. Let me teach you how it's done. As a matter of fact, I was the first person to defeat Fatalis with a sword and shield.
Which is commendable, because fuck that. That just sounds tiring.
It was.
Because, like, you need a reach weapon fighting him. That's just... No one has time for that. Your hits had to be so perfect, because you had to
They do
be
have to
up
be very
close.
precise.
Yeah, no thank you. You like that abuse. And that's what we love about you. You love a challenge. I was happy to fight him with finally be able to take him down with a greatsword, because when I first tried it, bitch, that was not happening. Oh man, I'm dizzy. I need to get out of here.
I'm hurting
No!
too.
Wake me up! Wake me up! I can't wait.
I'm bringing the pain.
Save me!
That's seriously what was going through my head. I was about to die.
Well, now I know what to use for that clip.
Oh my god. Oh, that's right. Traps don't work on these guys, so just fuck me.
Oh, wow. Jake tried to use a trap on
I didn't try it. I just looked at my item wheel. I'm like, I have traps. I don't know why I have these.
I love how this pig has just been sleeping. It just wakes up all casually. Then my dog just fucking kills it from behind. Wishbone, how could you?
Easily.
I'll smash you to bits.
Well, guess we're having bacon tomorrow morning.
Oh my god, this just reminded me. I just made bacon tonight. I have to still put that away.
Homemade?
No. I mean, as much as you'll know.
Oh, I'm dizzy.
Ooh, why are your character just go?
Yep. There we go.
So dangerous.
Uh-oh. The Mitsune isn't in your area. She's coming over to you.
That's fine. I like that they're both on the map together. This quest would have been insanely difficult had they been in like an arena together
That's
at
what
the same
I wanted.
time. Yeah, same here. But hey, we're getting closer and closer.
Ay, pendejo.
You know what's weird? What I'll point out about this title compared to others, and I meant to talk to you about. Oh, fuck yeah! I meant to talk to you about it before. This title doesn't have unique. Careful, he's doing a combo.
Woo! Uh-oh.
Yeah. That's right.
I don't think
Yeah,
I've
just
ever
run.
seen that attack
Fucking
before.
run.
Nah.
I was like running from it, and then like the lightning like came after me.
Yeah. This title doesn't seem to have, outside of these apexes, like, I don't want to say a trope, but you know, like how
No, I know what you're saying.
Generations had hypers and
Yep.
World had tempers. We don't have anything like that in this one. We have apex, but that's not to every monster. It's not a unique thing. It's like they kind of just reuse, you know, deviants from.
Which doesn't make sense because, again, I feel like I keep having to repeat myself. Ichinose said that one of the big focuses of this particular title was the battle itself, and so it was just like, because while the mechanics are buttery smooth, the mechanics are buttery smooth. Like, I don't think there's a single Monster Hunter title that outdoes Rise in combat. Like, just like the mechanics behind combat, not a single one. Like, but like the quality of the content itself, girl, oh no.
I mean, they certainly focused on the combat, but maybe not on the challenge.
They sure
Definitely not on the
didn't.
challenge, yeah. Or they didn't keep up with, like, you know, the changes they made to the hunters, which is what you get around to a lot of the time, Avi. But I get that. Careful, it's the combo.
But I would also like to point out though that like this isn't the first game that we complained about this. I don't know if you remember. Like, we have spoken before about how hunters seem to be evolving very quickly and monsters don't seem to be keeping up.
Yeah.
But
This
is it
isn't the
all?
first game that we've talked about that.
Well, could it also be that we fought these monsters so much that we
Part of it's because of, yeah, part of it is because of that too, just veteran and everything. But Avi's right. It is strange how there's a what video? How you need to share that video with me because I actually haven't watched it yet.
I have to find it again.
It's a guy who explains, like, he actually shows the damage numbers that he compares Rathians throughout the series, right? That was one of the ones.
Yep, from
And,
all
like,
base games.
Their damages have not changed.
It hasn't changed at all. It's the same. And what he was trying to illustrate was the fact that monsters haven't changed at all. Like they're pretty much the same. He was like, but we as hunters have evolved dramatically. He's like, we can do all kinds of shit now.
Good job, guys. We're gonna have to be really careful on that Mizu.
Oh, we're gonna
And
die.
he's making the point that the game feels easier because it is easier, but it's not easier because like they made the game. Like it's not easier because they turned the difficulty dial down. It's easier because the balance between hunter and monster is not. It's not so equal anymore, or it's definitely not in the monster's favor anymore.
I just watched, I think his name is good job. His name is Jacob with a K. I think you might have seen this video recently. He said it was the video entitled, like, has Monster Hunter lost its Rise, has Rise lost its edge, or no, he said has Monster Hunter lost its edge. And he's talking about kind of like the same thing. Actually, no, he's actually talking about the aesthetics more. I don't know if he's talking about the actual, like, difficulty. Because he made a really interesting comparison between old Monster Hunter and new Monster Hunter, that, like, at least for him, the older titles had a sense of danger and that, like, dread, where the new titles are more like celebration. Like, and he talks about, like, one of the things that causes dread, kind of, in the hunting environment is, like, all the old games have a lot of fog in them that I've never really noticed.
Well, that was also
Yeah.
for hardware limitations.
That
is
too, yep.
something. That is something that definitely doesn't exist anymore. I think that I get what he's talking about. The
Like
environment.
when Camelios came in, he was excited because Camelios actually creates fog and he actually changes the environment drastically and noticeably.
Well, a lot of the a lot of the environments in this game, and I think
We are going to die.
in general, or excuse me, I think 5th generation Monster Hunter in general, like so World, Iceborne, and Rise, the environments have been very they're very bright and like
Compared to older generations where they're a bit more muted and the focus was on the monsters more than.
Also, the environment was very dramatic, and it like there were a lot of areas that seemed very dangerous and like stuff like that. Like, these games don't really have that, and I think it's partially because Monster Hunter wanted to focus on, or I think they wanted to focus on the fact that like they have all the new graphics and things at their disposal, and so I think they really wanted to make the world seem sort of magical and sort of like very immersive and all that nonsense. I like to this day, like if you guys ever play Monster Hunter 1, like the feel of that game is so different, man. Like the environments are very dark. They feel very dark.
Is that PS2 or PS1?
PS2.
Zach is you weren't on when Zach was on the call, but you know that Zach's playing it. He actually, Javi, is I can't remember what he bought for it, but essentially it's like a LAN adapter.
PSP, so you can play online.
Yep.
There are still.
We found a community that has an online, basically
Server.
Yep.
Yeah, there are people still playing that game. You couldn't pay me. That game is hard. You could not fucking pay me. You couldn't. I wouldn't do it.
Well, a lot of the difficulty it seems you have to be able to play online to get, items and upgrade your hunter enough to even stand a chance against some of that stuff.
Like, imagine doing all of that without that access. The first time I played Monster Hunter, when I first started playing Monster Hunter, I was a teenager. I didn't have any access to online play. I had to figure everything out on my own. Shit was hard as fuck. Also, there wasn't a lot of information about Monster Hunter, so it's like I couldn't go online and like, oh, how do I do this or where do I get this? Like I couldn't.
You want wikis, you old man.
Shut up. I am a woman.
You don't like me called old man, Mr. 30. Welcome to me.
Yeah, I know. Somebody yesterday thought I was 24, and then I got into a lift. And my driver thought I was 18.
I'm in the bad spot.
So how about that, Jake? Yeah.
Good job, Andrew. And yes, Abby, we love you.
Yes, we love you, Happy.
You do look extremely young for your age.
I do too.
Yes, you do too, Dad. It's amazing that I keep thinking that like you're younger than me.
I told my mama that I think somebody's lying about my age because not only do I not look my age, I also don't feel it either.
Well, that's good. Keep that feeling for a few more years.
Right, until the bones start hurting.
Until you hear that first creak of your knees.
My hip!
It's most likely because I work out and stuff, so like my body, I'm sure I'll be in pretty decent condition for a while.
Your body just goes, oh.
Bet.
Bet.
I shouldn't be laughing at that as hard as I'm laughing at that because
Come back to bite you.
that'll be tragedy for me. It's funny though because like I just saw a post on Twitter where someone was like, I think my body knows I'm coming up to my 30th birthday because the way my back is backing right now. And I thought about you immediately, Jake, about how when you hit 30, you immediately started complaining about your...
Everything started happening to me. It was so weird. As soon as I turned 30, I realized, oh man, I have all these weird hereditary diseases. It's like for real, my body came with the check and like,
your body was like, I've been waiting for this motherfucking day. Hey, bitch, here's the receipt.
Ooh, I got
literally 2 hereditary things. I'm just like, all right, guess I'll just live like this.
You're like, I guess I'll just die. Okay.
Thanks, ancestors.
Seriously though.
Yeah, first it was with my eye, and then the muscular thing, which I'm glad I found that shit out because that would have drove me nuts for years.
You know what's an
How's that
interesting
been
thought?
going for you?
The eye thing's gonna be taken care of soon. The muscular thing, not so much. But
Because I know that you're still working out, and I've been worried about you with that, and if that's affecting you while you're trying to work out.
yes, so having started to work out and everything again, it does affect it. But I'm just being careful. I can't work out as hard as I'd like to, and I just have to know that. Oh fuck, this is fucking easy. Mizu's like, go ahead, keep talking. Let me get that clap in.
She's like, bitch, I'll teach you not to
I just
pay
have to
attention
learn that once I do start hurting, I have to stop completely. I'm stubborn because I want to keep going, but I can't do that anymore.
Have you tried like maybe like yoga or Tai Chi?
Yoga is something I actually will be looking into.
Cool.
Anything that's... Ooh, there's an Anjanath here that might be able to help us out.
Ooh, Angie.
Where is it on the map? Because I can't see it.
Here's area 10.
Okay, so not close. Got your health, Dan. Careful, though.
Thank you.
She's almost down.
Yeah, her tail's all spit and spatting. Ooh.
Oops, she's trying to cut me off! He's trying to Mr. Clean me. No, I see you're going for it.
Mr. Clean.
Oh, alright, yep. Fuck you too.
Oh, she's after
Will you leave me alone, girl? Man, that free meal is like...
so good.
I forget how nice free meal is.
My fucking cat put a trap down so when I hit it with my attack, it was mountable and then fell in the
Wait, there's a Somnath, a sea witch.
Sea witch. So again, thank you. I'll grab it.
Okay.
Well, actually, she might do it for me.
Oh.
Or she'll hit me.
Hit each other. Hit each other. Come on. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Oh, there it is.
It is.
Let me jump. Wow. Fuck you.
I was going for misses.
That's funny.
I was
Kill
doing
it.
my own so duty.
You're gone so easy. Good hit. Damn, Dan, you're really fast with that fucking...
Thank you.
Crumble to pieces. Crumble to pieces.
Oh, wait.
Let her do it. She'll hit harder.
Okay.
Yep.
Do it.
Crumble to pieces.
Is she knocked out?
Yeah.
Oh, nope, not
Yeah.
quite. She's just knocked over.
Yo!
Ooh, were we down to like a life?
Yeah, we were down to our last one.
Ooh, good work. Ooh, goosebumps.
Woo! That just took a year off my life. I always have to remind myself too, like how old I am. I have to math this out.
I stopped. I know I'm 32 right now, but I'm old enough to rent a car out of state. That's all that matters.
Do it.
I'm 28. You guys are old as hell. Jeez.
Are you, Andrew? Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm 32 as well.
Yeah, they're old as fuck, dude.
I am. What you gonna do? Get
Wow,
older.
Dan's like 5 years older than you, bro.
I think I'm 30. I might be 31, but
You're definitely
I am
31,
31,
going on 32.
yeah, because Dan's older than me.
Yeah. Selling yourself short, Jake. Don't get as old as me.
Mets.
Yes.